2 years ago I was asked if I would be willing to write a curriculum for our prep program in the high school. I only agreed to it if they were willing to do a pilot scheme using ICT, so they introduced netbooks for each student. After 6 weeks of real stress and problems associated with everything that was going wrong, I had to call a meeting with administrators and asked for their help to remove the ICT from the classroom. They asked me to continue with it, and I said, okay, if you allow me to drop the pilot for 3 weeks, because students were unwilling to participate. They were only wanting to go off and look at Facebook, at games and play. They would pay no attention. There was real lack of classroom management. This second year, the one that's just passed, has been phenomenally successful. I was much more organised, I knew what was coming, and I was able to implement areas of the technology that could really help me enhance and embellish my traditional styles of teaching. There was no training given to the teachers because the teachers really didn't want to be doing it in the classroom. And I'm talking about not the English department in Hazirlik, but the other subject groups. Every time we've used it, the students are much more engaged. However, it seems to fall flat when they're then going into a, let's say, a Turkish or a science lesson or a maths lesson, and there's no technology being used. The students get frustrated, and although they do well for us, they're not doing nearly so well for the other subject areas. In Turkey, we are faced with many electrical cuts. There can be some problems there. Students very rarely charge their machines before they bring them to school. You have that issue. Are there enough electrical sockets in your classroom? What about the internet? Ours goes off all the time. Be prepared with a proper syllabus framework. Incorporate ICT into your already known, practiced, traditional methods. Be prepared for the infrastructure to break down so that you have something at your fingertips, so that when you do start to flap around, you can actually just say, right, enough of that, let's move back to the book or to the worksheet or what have you. And the final thing is use it as a support, not as an answer to any teaching issues or problems that you may have. Something magical does happen, but only with your introducing it in a way that supports your tried and trusted methods. So if you can just do that with those 3 pieces of advice, you can actually feel some of the feelings I have right now, looking forward to next year with ICT in an ELT environment. Thank you.